Let's get into it. Are rents rising? Dubai announces new rent valuation plan. Big changes are afoot for the Dubai rental pricing system. The Dubai Land Department has launched the Smart Rental Index 2025. This is an advanced building classification system. So, rather than simply pricing based on the area of the building, which was what happening before, this was the case until now, the new system goes a lot further to determine the price of each building rather than each area.
Well, to explain further now, each building will now be evaluated based on a comprehensive set of criteria, including technical and structural characteristics, the quality of finishes, and of course, maintenance, the building's strategic location, its spatial value, as well as the level of services and facilities available, such as maintenance, cleanliness, and parking management. Now, of course, this is all aimed at ensuring fair pricing for all buildings.
So, fair pricing coming into place. What we're really talking about here are property valuations with the Smart Rental Index 2025. But what does this mean for your rights as a tenant in terms of rent increases? So in the report, the increased percentages are determined based on the difference between the current rental value and then the average market rent. Rental increases will start at 0% for rents that are less than 10% below the average market rent, can reach up to 20% for rents that exceed the average by more than 40%. The best thing that you can do, if you're concerned, like I certainly was, is go directly to the Dubai Land Department website. I'm currently trying to put in my own information here and getting it. So you basically just need to put your the price of your current value, the location, it's an apartment or villa, whatever it might be, and they will give you the average. Now I'm just looking at one option here, and there's a 20,000 dirham start to end. So we're probably already within that range.
For sure. I mean, this is very fair, as they have mentioned, for the pricing, because like when you talk about rent, a lot of people would expect the rent to spike up.
So yesterday we had our first show of 2025 and we discussed one or two rules, but actually we want to bring to you today the 9 new rules that our residents will need to be aware of in 2025. So new year, new you. There are 9 big rules. One thing that we want to look at is Emiratisation targets. Private sector companies with a workforce of 20 to 49 workers are now required to have at least 2 Emirati citizens working with them. So I would look at the size of your company, and if you're not meeting those Emiratisation targets, it's time to meet them or expect hefty fines.
I agree with that, and it's not only that, it's because I think that the UAE has been implementing that rule because we live in a very globalized country, right? And there are people from all around the world, and there's a lot of tolerance, acceptance towards all religions, all nationalities, and in light of that, Emiratis are not getting the recognition that they deserve, and they are not getting hired as much as they deserve, and they are the minority. Actually, I remember my local friend told me that they're actually a minority compared to all of the residents that are from all around the world that live in the UAE, when actually everyone is welcome. But for sure, of course, like maybe if Emiratis should be given, the chance to work, the chance to be feeling like a resident in their own country.
It definitely gives greater opportunities for sure. So we also had the plastic ban, which we discussed yesterday. One I think that road users are eagerly keeping an eye on is the Salik surge pricing is coming in at the end of this month, where you'll pay 6 dirham on popular routes.
And as well, this will be implemented because people will be using different routes. And if you think you might be avoiding Salik or not, but this is all happening because they want to avoid congestion, they want to avoid the traffic, and we know a lot of new projects were coming up and are going to be coming up and be in completion to, I would say, avoid the traffic that has been happening on the road.
One other rule, actually, we'll move on. Dubai authorities have announced a ban on heels on a popular jogging track. So that beautiful stretch of soft ground, the running track down by Kite Beach? Well, it looks like too many people have been walking that stretch of ground in heels, no less, and authorities have stepped in.
Well, RTA tweeted yesterday, we kindly ask that you refrain from wearing heels on the Jumeirah jogging track to avoid damaging the track and increasing the risk of slipping. Thank you for your cooperation.
So, as Farah said, according to the RTA, this is mainly for the safety of joggers, and also in the video that they shared, it looks like the heel stamps are damaging the track. Speaking of new rules, and actually one that's also going to decrease congestion this year.
Yes, well, trucks are banned on Emirates Road during rush hour in an effort to improve road safety and ease traffic congestion. Dubai has announced a partial ban on trucks using Emirates Road during rush hour. Now, the new regulation prohibits trucks from traveling on Emirates Road between Al Awir Road and Sharjah from 5:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. daily.
This decision comes as part of Dubai's ongoing efforts to enhance traffic flow and ensure safer roads for all motorists. Drivers who violate the rule could face a fine of 1,000 dirham along with 6 traffic points, as confirmed by the General Traffic Department of Dubai Police.
Well, to ensure compliance, Dubai Police, in partnership with the Roads and Transport Authority (RTA), is actively working to raise awareness among truck drivers and transport companies about the importance of following these new curfew times.
So, as we said already, this will hopefully reduce congestion, but also contribute to better road safety for everyone. You've mentioned before you're not a fan of